community. I am so happy to have you back. I did see a few of you on here. I just had to stop the stream and restart because I noticed that we weren't getting everybody involved. And it's all about community, making sure everybody is up to date. So I just want to give a quick shout out to Assad, who I just saw on here. I'm hoping we're going live across all of our platforms. There seems to be a little bit of a delay here. No worries. We're going to keep on going. If there is, we will definitely make sure that we post across all of our platforms. So I am very happy that you guys are here with me right now. And we have so much to talk about. I cannot wait for you all to see the amazing graphics I have been creating for you all. All right, looks like we're all sounded good. Audio is on. For some reason, we're having. Hi, Matt. How are you? It's Wayne Snell, Nelson Bushart Department. Hi, Smiley Robbie is back. You guys, it looks like I'm getting one stream on with Erica Martine. Not getting it to Weather Co-op. It's okay. We're gonna edit. We'll abbreviate, and then we'll just slice and dice. That's what we do around here. We slice and dice. But guys, we have so much to talk about, and I want to start off with a really, really fun graphic. I built this for you all because I love you guys. I want you guys to have the best of the best of the best. So you guys have seen the climate prediction long range outlook. This is the CPC. I do want to read something to you very quickly, okay? So in climate news, a transition from Enso neutral to La Nina is likely in the next couple of months, with a 71% chance of favoring La Nina in October through December, and thereafter La Nina's favor, but chances decrease to about 54%. Now, I do think that this is all. It can tend to be premature. I mean, there have been times when we say it's La Nina and it's Enso neutral. I think what we do is we just continue to monitor everything for you guys. But if you notice, I built some new graphics for you guys. And if you take a look, I've got all of our handles are here. Oh, I've got all of our handles up here. I've got all of our social media platforms. Super exciting. I'm very happy about that. And if you look in the background, I actually have a really cool graphic of the leaves just swaying in the wind because it's autumn, right? Okay, so let's take a look at what we're thinking here. Let me just make sure I turn off my audio. Normally I don't have it on, my ringer. This time I did. See what happens? One time I do. The one time I do, it's like, hey, look what happens. Okay, so we're going with our long range outlook, the Climate Prediction Center. This is a 6 to 10 day forecast. We're going to continue to the 8 to 14 day forecast. This is just my little mix here. It's just some iced coffee, like a vanilla iced coffee with oat milk. It's yummy. It's super yummy. Getting hyped for this forecast. Okay, so we also have to continue here and see that we're looking at our 3 to 4 week forecast. Remember, these are means, these are averages, or they're means. We pull a lot of our model solutions together, and then we do some fancy math, and then we just give you the overall mean of what things may look like. Okay, so I think it's important to note that, because oftentimes people will think, well, what's going on? Like, this is crazy. Like, why are we so, like, why doesn't it actually look like this? So we see here within our 6 to 10 day forecast, we have a more wet Pacific West, North Pacific area. The North Pacific is going to be Pacific Northwest is going to be a lot more wet, a lot more green through portions of California, but we've got warmer conditions for the northern plains, for the UP, through much of the Ohio Valley. And then as we continue day 8 to 14, we see a bit of a break in that precip. Now, remember, this is just the mean. So now we're talking right around that normal for much of the country. And as we look ahead 3 to 4 weeks, we're seeing generally normal conditions as far as precip goes. But we definitely are seeing warmer conditions for the southern states, for the West Coast, for the Pacific Northwest, for the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic. But it looks like, with the exception of the Great Lakes region, where you have below normal temperatures, to be expected, right? Well, in that case, you can see here that this is exactly what we're looking at over the next couple of days. Now, I always like to share this with you guys. Hi, how are you guys? Grumpy Luke guys here. Rick Moses is here. Woohoo! Dave Velez, do you like that? I'm like, I designed these for you guys. I knew you guys wanted something new and funky and cool. Joey Malibu's here. Seven DeRosa. Rick is here giving us his update. Thank you so much. Letting us know what's happening in Colorado. And then, do you hate when people say Colorado? So I used to work with somebody in Reno. He was from Colorado, and he'd be like, Colorado, like Colorado. So Colorado it is. Okay. So this is going to be an overall long range outlook CPC look. Okay. I just want you, I like to show these to you so that you have an idea, so that you guys get an idea of what things might look like. Okay. It's not, anything other than just kind of just being informed. I always think it's best to be informed. For example, if I were to pull up a prognostic discussion, sea surface temperatures currently near to below average across the central and eastern equatorial Pacific. ENSO alert system status continues with La Nina watch, which is issued when conditions are favorable for the development of La Nina within the next 6 months. Okay, I'm going to skip over. We have, let's see, October, November, December of this year. Temperature outlooks favor above normal temperatures over most of the contiguous U.S. We call that CONUS. You all know that. With the exception of equal chances of above near and below near temperatures forecasted for the Pacific Northwest, which we talked about that briefly. Eastward across the northern tier to the upper Great Lakes region, which we also discussed about that. Probabilities favoring above normal temperatures range from 50 to 60% over for the Four Corners and West Texas and Northeast Southern Florida. Peak 60 to 70% over New Mexico and parts of the neighboring states. Okay. Let's skip a little bit. October, November, December. Precip outlook favors above normal precip over much of the Florida Peninsula, the Pacific Northwest. I kept saying Pacific Northwest. I didn't put those words together. Pacific Northwest and the Northern High Plains, which we also discussed as well. Elsewhere, let's see, probabilities for other categories include seasonal mean temperatures and seasonal accumulated precip amounts are expected to be similar to climatological probabilities. So in this case, we're talking about what we're looking at right now. ENSO neutral continues in August 2025 with near to below average sea surface temperatures. Always very important. Don't think these things are not important. Just because I'm telling you this and you're like, holy smokes, Erica, am I taking notes down? No, don't take the notes down. Just know this so that when we're talking in the future, as we move through fall, as we move through the winter, right? Really important. I want you guys to have an idea. ENSO neutral continued August 2025. The latest weekly Nino 3.4 sea surface temperature index is at minus 0.5 degrees Celsius. Negative subsurface temperature departures averaged, strengthened with below average temperatures prevailing from the surface to the depth of 200 meters in the central and eastern Pacific. Really important there to note that, because we need to understand where the water is warmer versus colder, right? Relatively warmer surface and subsurface water temperatures are confirmed for the far western tropical Pacific. Far western tropical Pacific. Makes sense, right? All those typhoons we've been seeing. It was very, very active this year. My gosh. Additionally, we have low-level wind anomalies. Let's see, easterlies across most of the equatorial Pacific, while upper-level wind anomalies are westerly over the western and eastern equatorial Pacific. Deep tropical convection was enhanced over Indonesia. Very important, right? Because that's where a lot of the stuff, we're looking for the Walter current. We're looking for how things are going to work their way over from the western to the eastern Pacific. There's a lot happening there. The current state of the coupled ocean atmosphere system reflected the continuation of ENSO neutral. Woohoo! Do you like the graphic? All right, guys. I got some more. Hang tight because we have so many phenomenal graphics for you guys. All right. I didn't do this for you guys the other day, and I kind of felt bad. It was just that I was so like just trying to gather so much information because oftentimes, and actually, I want to get your guys' information, like feedback. Like, tell me what you guys think. So I was thinking maybe what I could do is hold on. This light is literally blinding me. Blinded by the light. Okay, so I was thinking to myself, okay, do you guys want me to do okay, so Rick is from Denver. Joey's from Malibu. We've got Rob Smiley. We have Dave Velez. Do you guys want me to do like a 3-day or a weekend day for you guys? I can do that, and I'll pick like I don't know, 20, 25 cities every week, and then just kind of have that for the weekend. Or are you guys okay with kind of me just giving you this like overall look? So just tell me what you guys want, and then I'll work on that, because it's a lot, but it doesn't. I was able to take like 4 hours last night and just build these 4 to 5 hours, build these. And so it was fine. I was listening to really good music. I don't know. Okay, I want to know everybody's favorite songs. Okay, so I have a couple of favorite songs, especially when I'm making graphics. I love the 80s. So I'm totally into the Smiths. I'm into Morrissey. I'm into New Order. I'm into Level 42. I am into the Thompson Twins. I'm into ABC. So are you guys also? Special shout out. We got some more people. Joel P 19905. Woo! Thanks for joining us. Let's see if we've got our Instagram going on. Man, no, our Instagram is not. It's kind of stalling out in certain places. Well, they're just gonna have to wait for the edited version. Okay, guys. So here we are. We've got the vernal equinox, the winter equinox, the autumnal equinox, the summer solstice. So much to go over. Okay, so we already know about the vernal equinox. Okay, guys, we got to get through this. Let's just get through the vernal equinox. Amount of daylight, Arctic Circle, 12 hours. Okay, all right. Summer solstice. It's not that I'm ignoring the summer solstice. Please don't think that. You guys know I love the summer solstice. That's in fact my mom's birthday. Okay. All right. Just in case anybody wondered. And it's also Prince William's birthday. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Wait, where did my autumnal, winter, summer, amount of daylight, summer, what just happened? Okay, let's go. We're gonna go slow. Do. Did I absolutely delete the autumnal equinox? I actually may have just deleted the autumnal equinox. I did. Please tell me I did not. Did I really? I really deleted the autumnal equinox? Hold on. I'm going to pull a different graphic up. Wait a minute. Nobody go anywhere. Nobody go anywhere. We're going to try to find this puppy right now. Oh my God. I was like, you guys don't need to know anything about the autumnal equinox. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay, let's just try to pull this one in here. Did I like delete the autumnal equinox? Can you imagine if I had deleted the autumnal equinox? You guys would be like, what? This is an IOU. Seriously. Okay, let's go. Seasons explained. Vernal. Oh. Summer. Winter. Yeah, I owe you guys. I owe you guys an autumnal equinox update. What on earth? Isn't this the best part of doing this with me, guys? You guys are like, what? Okay, let's just get to the next graphic then in that case, because what? I was like ready. I was like, we're going to drop that knowledge on you guys. I was ready. I was like, this is on. We're going to show you. We're going to talk about this. All right, so here we go. IOU. Let's go back to the graphic. IOU, the autumnal equinox update. So if you guys want to start just start writing notes down, Erica owes us an autumnal equinox. I mean, yeah, I could tell you about it, but it's like not as fun as it is on this. Like this is where I spend so much time on this. Can you tell? I added our YouTube, our Facebook, our IG, our TikTok, which I'm never on TikTok. I think we have like 100 followers, and thank you for following. I just don't do like TikTok. I don't do TikTok like that. You guys know that. So, okay. But YouTube is doing well. Thank you so much. Please be sure to follow us and subscribe to YouTube because we're doing so much on YouTube. We're super psyched, super pumped. But yeah, so you guys. Okay, right here, right now. Do you guys see this? Who's taking notes? IOU. This is an IOU from Erica at Weather Co-op. Oh my God, I cannot believe this. This is so classic. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We got some feedback here. Okay, David Les says, if you can handle a 3-day, go for it. All right, so we'll probably do that. We'll pick like 20 cities, 20 different cities every weekend, and I'll do it. Let me show you the 2-3 day that I was thinking of, okay? I think it's kind of cool. Let's see. I have hair in my mouth. Okay, here we go. I think this one's cute. Okay, so just look at it, like look at what it looks like. Okay, this is what I'm thinking I'm going to build for you guys. Okay. You guys are the best. Thank you, by the way. Okay, so I was thinking about building it like something like this. This is cute, right? Do you guys like this? And then I could put like your city, and I could put like your backscape, like the backscape, and the background, and the landscape, and do all these fun things. Okay. So that kind of, it could be something that's really, really fun that I kind of was thinking for you guys. So we're going to do that after, of course, I don't know. I owe you this, this autumnal equinox map. This is pretty funny. I am so entertained by this, thoroughly entertained. Okay. We'll get it back to you guys. It's what we do around here, Weather Co-op, where weather meets community. We're going nowhere. I mean, hey, you guys know where to find me in the studio, working. So seriously. Okay, let's talk about these temperatures. Do not forget to follow us on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram. By the way, thank you so much for all the support you guys are showing us on Instagram and on YouTube. So special. It means the world to me. San Francisco, 76 degrees. We have, let's see, Portland at 89, Seattle at 70, Des Moines at 72, Sioux Falls at 70, Rapid City at 70, Oklahoma City 73, Amarillo 65, bunch of 70s for Nashville, Little Rock, Jackson, Memphis, Houston, Indianapolis. Who else has this? Yes, Louisville. Louisville has a 70. Roanoke, Charleston, Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, and New Haven. Boston looks like you're in the 60s. Who else is in 60s? Garden City, Denver, Danbury, Scottsbluff, Omaha. Who else? Chicago, Green Bay, Minneapolis, Kalispell, Bismarck. And yeah, generally speaking, I think this is where we sit. Okay, so this is good stuff. We're going to go to the next product here because I think this is going to be really important for a lot of you guys. Okay, as we just start to think about like how we're going to be approaching seasons changing, like what's going to happen. We've got to like what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? All right, so we're going to definitely look at our freeze map. I'm going to go to our live map in just one moment, but I do want to quickly show you the freeze map and just kind of just show you what we're looking at really quickly, okay? So notice how you're seeing a low freeze risk, but still I don't like it for, of course, we've got Nevada, we have Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, we have portions of New Mexico. So we also have the Sierra Nevadas also. So just please be mindful when we're talking about freezing. Rick, here you are. Look at that. You're kind of in that very high range around there. So please be aware as we continue, and I'll tell you why. Why that's so important to have to be aware of, because what I think what happens a lot of times, especially if you're leaving to work early or you're leaving work early, you might not really be paying attention to the ground. So just give yourself a little extra time to get from point A to point B. No rush at all. And definitely, if you have any questions, you guys can always DM me. You guys can always send me a message, and I will absolutely 100% get back to you ASAP. All right, so how frost forms, air temperature 36 degrees. Now we're measuring about 5 feet off the ground. I hope you guys like this graphic as well. The colder air sinks. Ground temperature is approximately 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Now remember, I always tell you something. There's something we refer to as a planetary boundary layer. That's for a different day. But at this point, for this graphic that I built for you guys, that I want you guys to enjoy, we've got ground temperature at 32 degrees. A touch of frozen surface, and freeze-forming ice crystals, aka frost, water molecules in the air, so suspended water particles. Sometimes when we're talking about fog, that's why I say be careful about turning on your high beams, because of the fact that it is suspended water particle, right? So it'll reflect any of the light. So just be really mindful of that, okay? Let's see, use either the scarecrow or pumpkin patch graphs. Bash is loving the fall temps. He's walking better. Okay, perfect. Ahmad Farhad Amiri, thank you so much. We are so psyched. Dave Velez has spoken. He's spoken for the rest of you guys. Anybody here? I hope we get snow here in Denver. Yeah, we're getting snow. So you're getting snow. Hang tight. We're going to go over that in just a minute. Okay. And so favorable conditions. We need clear skies, light winds, moisture in the air, temperatures in the 30s, and moisture on the ground. So many ingredients needed for frost to form. So once again, you can see up here on our little icon, can you see a little arrow? Well, I want you guys to see here, you can subscribe to our YouTube page, and we've been getting some more subscribers. Thank you so much. Instagram, follow us at Weather Co-op, Facebook, same deal, and TikTok, same deal. We're loving it. We're actually on other sites as well. We're on X as well, but I mean, how much can I put in here? You guys would be like, okay, seriously. All right, so here we're talking about the average first freeze. I think this is super important, okay? Because what I want you guys to be aware of, especially as you start to travel, a lot of people are traveling now for they're beginning to travel for the holidays, whether it's like Halloween or it's like we're packing, we're making our trips now to go to our family's home and, for Thanksgiving, etc., or whatever you're doing, or you're going on a trip and you guys want to make sure that you're prepared. I've had some truckers on here who talk to me about like, hey, you know what, when I'm out there, I want to know the weather, So here we have our average first freeze. And as we take a look at what's happening, the high plains, the Great Plains, the Northern Plains, you guys tend to get it early. We know, so as well as the Great Lakes region, Northern New England as well, through portions of the Northern and Central Rockies. We also have Northern Great Basin as well being impacted. And you can see how we get into like the greens, late October, yellows, mustard color, early November, mid-November, late November. And so this is, I think, a really fun map for you all to have. I'm going to make sure that I download this one for you guys and I share it with you guys. Let's see something. If for some reason, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. It's going to just kind of look a little weird for 1 minute. There you go. Woohoo! Do you guys see, like, this is real time, guys. This is the real deal. So, okay. So in this case, we're going to go back to our average first freeze. You see here, we've got Las Vegas, Portland, Vancouver, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Billings, St. Louis, Dallas, El Paso, Houston, Atlanta, shout out Washington, New York, Toronto, Halifax, Chicago, once again, Minneapolis, Winnipeg, St. John's. Hello to everybody, but we're focusing on the contiguous U.S. And here you can see we do have that concern right now, September, right? September, Denver, Rick, you're in that region. You got to be really mindful, okay? So the average first freeze is already in play. So everybody please be aware of what's happening, okay? Just give yourselves a heads up. Give yourself a little extra time to walk to your car, wear your sneakers. You know, if you're like me, just wear your sneakers to the car and then you put your heels on when you get to work. Just do one of those. I mean, if you want to wear heels. Okay, then we're going to go to our current fall foliage. I really like this map, and I wanted to give a special shout out to let's see, explorefall.com. Okay, so explorefall.com, thank you so much for providing us with this fantastic map. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's giving us a sneak peek. I believe I was getting reports about how the fall foliage was about 2 weeks ahead. So all right, Mother Nature, what are you trying to tell us? We're getting the memo. We're definitely getting the memo. But we're seeing at peak, near peak, Colorado, there's a lot happening there, okay? There's a lot happening in Wyoming. There's a lot happening in the Uinta Basin and the Intermountain West, the Rockies, the Northern Plains, the Great Plains. I mean, Northern Intermountain West as well. We're also seeing some action in the Pacific Northwest. Look at that, the Northern Minnesota. Wow, what's happening? We've got the UP as well. And of course, as always, Northern New England. I swear, it's like the trees just wait. They're just like, is it time yet? Like, does anybody else from New England around here? I feel like they're just like, is it time? Is it time? So that's the update for fall foliage. I'm so excited. I love showing you guys fall foliage maps. So much happening here. And let's see what else we can get to, because we've got a lot to go over. We haven't even gone over our current temperatures. And then here's a wonderful graphic that I wanted to build for you guys as well. I wanted you all to just understand a little bit more about the foliage. And I'll show this to you once again, twice again, 3 times. Why not? With cooler weather, the trees' chlorophyll breaks down, leaving other chemicals that cause color changes. I think this is a fun graphic. I wanted to make it really fancy for you. With, let's see, we've got the chlorophyll, xanthophyll, carotene, anthocyanin, and so we've got the green, yellow, orange, red. I don't know. I always think I look at the maple leaf, the orange one. That's kind of the one I'm always attracted to. So, okay. So that's the next step that we're going through. And then bright colors are more likely when late summer is dry and autumn has sunny days and cool nights. I do hope you like this graphic. I thought this was a really fun one for you guys. Just something that you guys can enjoy and maybe share. So I'll also download this one for you guys to enjoy, and I will add it separately to the Weather Co-op page so that you guys can just see it and share it, of course. But I think this is a wonderful graphic here to kind of just show us what's happening. Like, this is great, right? Fantastic. Okay, now we're going to go into, current conditions. Okay, now this is where we got to get serious, okay? See, we gotta get serious. Cup of Joe. Okay, we're just talking about Colorado and first freeze. Okay, let's talk about here. What do they have going on here? A frost advisory in effect from 3 a.m. until 8 a.m. local time. Low temperatures across most of the valley this morning and tomorrow morning will range from 32 degrees to 35 degrees Fahrenheit and will result in frost formation. Few areas may see temperatures as low as 30 degrees. So we just talked about that, okay? We just discussed that this could be a problem for this area. We already saw this, okay? Please take this seriously. This definitely could be a problem for sensitive vegetation, agriculture in general. Don't know how much there is in this area, but still, and also outdoor plumbing of any type. And you know what? I'm one of those people. Let me show you one of my new other favorite graphics. You guys, I'm telling you, I built you guys a lot of graphics yesterday. I was happy. I was like, I'm digging in. I'm digging in. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this for you guys. Come on. Come on, man. Okay. I think I did. I may have done this one. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do this one really quickly. Okay, let's see if I limited it right. Okay, so I can kind of show you because just because it's not like maybe you're not sensitive vegetation, maybe you're like I don't have outdoor plumbing, Erica. Like, what's the problem? But still, you've got to really understand what's happening with your cars. Give yourself that extra time when you're traveling to work, when you're headed to school, when you're taking the kids to school, when you're like just walking out of your house, especially with the elderly. Please give them a little extra time. No honking horns. Just put on some good music like I do. Just put on good music. And dance. Like, you can just dance in the car. Okay, so this is another great graphic I wanted to build for you guys, but I just want to show that to you quickly. We talked about the frost. This was the freeze risk map that we talked about that I thought was very important for you. And then as we get back to the 3-hour loop here, where we started to see the concern that was being raised as far as that particular alert, that is something that we're going to have to pay a lot of attention to. Okay, so let's load this for you. Let's go through this and let's just discuss what we're actually seeing here. Okay, we're going to loop this. We're doing our 3-hour loop, and once again, we're going to look into the frost advisory. Now we have other advisories as well. Unfortunately, we still have fire weather concerns, red flag warnings. Now, this is an area that I'm going to always be really mindful of, especially when we're talking about a flood watch, okay, as issued by the National Weather Service. That's exactly what we're seeing here, okay? So we want to make sure that you all are safe when it comes to this area. Anybody in this part of the country, please be aware. Now, these storms that are trekking through, let's take a quick look at our local storm reports. Let's see what populated. Looks like we had a funnel cloud. But what time was that? Let's do like a 6-hour looky-loo. Okay. 6-hour looky-loo. Okay, yeah, so this was, and then let's just pause this. No, this was, okay. So over the past 6 hours, we've definitely had some wind gusts. We've had some flooding. We've also had some sizable hail. So now let's go back to looping this. We're going to remove our local storm reports. We're going to go ahead and play this once again, and then we're going to go in and take a look at some of these storms, okay? Because these are, they're causing some trouble. Lots of hail, lots of rain associated with these. And so we just want to make sure that nothing here could go tornadic. Let's see if we can kind of get to, let's see if I can get to another one of these quickly. I'll get to our convective outlook in just one moment, but certainly making sure that none of these could go tornadic, right? That's definitely the key thing here. You're seeing these storms. They're not very organized. I don't see the threat there for a tornado. I'm not seeing any signatures in particular. I definitely see some hail. Let's go ahead and pause this and let's pick a storm. Pick a storm, any storm. Let's pick a storm. Okay, so this is a northeasterly moving storm at 11 miles per hour. Max hail size is 1/10 of an inch. Let's see, what is the flooding impact? 2.3. Wind impact is 0.1. It's a more mature storm cell. Precip rate is about 3/4 of an inch per hour. Okay, so that's good news, right? Because we want to know that. We want to know, okay, so this isn't a terribly strong storm, and we want to make sure that we're keeping people awake, and alert and aware. And look at this. We've got Crossroads School, Hicks Branch School, Lusk Creek, Canyon Nature Preserve, and Williams School. I mean, it's late. It's 9:02 local time, but people still might be out there. People practice all the time for sports, right? Okay, let's pick one more. I'm going to pick this guy because this guy looks a little bit stronger, okay? Easterly at 11 miles per hour, people impacted just over 200. Cache Chapel, Century High School. Precip rate is 2.5 inches per hour. That's a lot. That can get scary. Hail, max hail size. It's not severe hail, so that's good because remember, we need it to be 1 inch in diameter. Now, this is 1/10 of an inch in diameter, so that's good news there. All right, and then I don't know. Let me pick this one because we've got hail on this one. Okay, hail. All right, so precip rate is about 1.25 inches per hour. It's moving at 16 miles per hour eastward. Hail impact 3, also small hail. These are not, I mean, they're nuisance. It's nuisance weather, right? But I think anytime we're talking about precip rates of over 1 inch an hour, that's always alarming to me, right? Like I'm always just, I don't like it. I get a little concerned. And so, of course, I want to make sure that everybody is nice and safe. All right, let's get to the next product here. Whoa. Woo! I gotta let my hair out for this one. Whoa, what is happening here, guys? What is happening here? There is so much to go over in the tropics, from the Eastern Pacific to the Central Pacific to the Western Pacific to the Caribbean to the, oh my gosh, there's so much happening here. I had my hair up in a bun earlier. I was like, holy smokes. Okay. All right. We talked about this before. My concern is the Gulf of America. These features, this feature right now is the one that I'm not loving the most. I see that, is it Humberto? Humberto. Bye-bye, Humberto. Humberto is going to flirt a little bit, okay? He's going to flirt a little bit. But what's happening with Humberto is that there is a massive cold front swinging through. And it's actually a reinforced cold front. So there's a cold front, and then there's like one right behind it. So Humberto's like, yeah, I was going this way, but we're going this way now. so that you know, Humberto is, he's going to be, you know, we've got other features that thankfully are helping us out. I, however, let me see if I can add this one here. I think I can add this one. Hold on. I am looking to add. Okay. All right. So we have AL. Okay. Right now we've got AL94, Eastern Caribbean Sea, showers, thunderstorms, Puerto Rico, waves expected to move west-northwestward, heavy rainfall, gusty winds, DR, same thing there. Haiti, I'd like to add as well. Let's see, Turks and Caicos will be in the path, and Bahamas as well should also monitor the system. I think that at this point right now, it's definitely going to be nuisance weather. There's definitely going to be some concerns like don't go surfing out there. Please don't go out there with your boats. Don't do it. Not right now. Just let it go. Let it go. Isn't that what the song? Let it go. Whatever. Just let it go. Okay. It's going to be the system after that. And in fact, I'm going to add it right now. Okay. You guys know I love doing fancy stuff. Fancy. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Fancy. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to go. Let's see. Let's do. Okay, this looks good. Okay. All right. So if you look, I showed this to you the other day. Okay. So now we're looking at College of DuPage. We're looking at 363 hours out. I think I showed you 360 before, 363 hours, 372 hours. Definitely could impact Alabama, Florida. Okay, this is if all things continue as we're seeing them now. Remember, it takes a lot for these systems to actually make it. This is why we've been saying, okay, let's just carefully watch these systems. That's exactly what we've been doing, okay? We've been watching this. We've been babysitting these practically, okay? I've seen so many wonderful people from netizens to climatologists to hurricane hunters to meteorologists to just forecasters, everybody just chipping in, giving information. You guys, this is important. My concern is going to be the Gulf of America. Okay, that's going to be my concern here. I do think that this feature is going to be a problem, and I think this is where we're going to have to start watching, okay, very closely. So I'm going to just stick with that. I mean, Umberto, he's out of here. What's he going to do? Reinforced cold front? He's not doing anything. He's out. He's got to go. He's just got to go. I'm telling you, cold fronts are just, they're bossy. They're just like, bye. And so that's exactly what's happening. We're just keeping them moving. All right. But I also do have to look at what's happening in the Eastern Pacific as well. Very important to me. I just cannot only focus on the Atlantic. We still have to deal with NARDA and how NARDA could be a problem. I mean, we just have to make sure that NARDA is not a problem, okay, for Hawaii. Let's just make sure, okay? We just want to make sure that there are no additional issues and no concerns as far as NARDA is concerned. Now, I'm going to actually, right now, while you're with me, I'm going to actually open this graphic up. We're going to get back to the snow. We got requests for snow. We did get a request for snow, guys. We did. Okay, let me just move this label. Okay. Snow is happening, guys. Snow is happening. Okay, but do you see how I have to look at all of this? Okay, I'm just going to, okay, hang on. Let me see if this is something else. Let me save it as, Western Pacific. How original, Erica. I mean, my gosh. The originality, my God. Western Pacific. Okay, so we're going to, let's see. Western Pacific. Okay, let's just do this. It's just going to be a quick looky-loo. It's not going to be like, we're not going to take our time and just like start slicing and dicing. We can't do it right now. Okay. We can't, we've got a lot. I mean, I've been going for 41 minutes. It feels like it's been 10 minutes. Okay. So what we're going to do is just going to keep on going. Okay. So do you see what's happening? You look at all of these features. So remember, these are now typhoons. Okay. So, I mean, it's been very active in the central, in the western Pacific for quite some time. Okay. They're not done. And then I want you to keep in mind what's happening up here as we move into the Bering Sea. Okay. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. Okay. So what I add in adding that one graphic at the bottom here, the one with the, what's happening with the Gulf of America, 363 hours out. It's 363 hours out. Okay. So much can happen. So just keep it in the back of your mind. Okay. If you have friends, family, if you're planning on traveling in that direction. All right. But we are watching this feature here. We also have the Southern Hemisphere, which we've yet to get to, but we will. Okay, let's actually pull up to see what we have here as far as this typhoon, what we have going on in the Western Pacific very quickly. It'll take 2 seconds. It'll take 2 seconds, okay? Let's just get this going, okay? I don't know why, and once again, I'm yelling at myself here. I'm not sure why I do this every single time. I could just say this, couldn't I? Here we go. All right, so let's just go out. Let's go out a little bit, and then let's just pull up one of our tropical tracks. Okay. All right. Tropical tracks. Woo! All right, let's pick up. Should we pick up the Pagasa, which is the Filipino one, or the Japanese? Let's go Japanese. And then let's see single storm. Okay. Here we go. There you go. That's the one we're looking at. Bualo. It's a typhoon. Central pressure, 965 millibars. Okay, very important. It's strong. 85 mile per hour sustained wind speed, moving westward at 14 miles per hour. And Bualo. Okay. And we can see here that we are having some issues as far as what we can be. Let me pick up the Pagasa, which is the Filipino one. Okay. See, that's more of a test site. I'm going to go with the Japanese site. I really like the JMA. It's nothing. It's just, I like the way I love their work. I mean, they're pretty smart. Like like if I could do an internship, I like now at my age and at my point in my career, I do like an internship there because they're just so awesome. Okay, so you can see here crossing Manila. Like, let's just take a look here. What do we have going? We still have this as a typhoon. Let's see. Eventually weekends, but I mean, we just have to keep an eye out, keep an eye out for everything that's happening. Yeah. In the Western Pacific. It's all over. I mean, and even if I was like, oh, like, look, actually I have a graphic. I do this because of our very own Anna. I always like to make sure she has her Australian updates as well. We love you, Anna. Okay. Oh, she's got a big night tonight. We're so excited. Congratulate her, please. She's running the Burbank Film Festival. We're so excited. So remember, this is UTC or Zulu time, okay? Not looking bad. Might be that time of the year to go. They're going into the summer season, right? All right. Okay, let's see. Let's take a couple quick looks. One more time. I'm gonna dig through these very quickly, okay? I'm gonna go through. We've been going for 45 minutes. All right, then I gotta edit all these things. I'm the editor. I'm the brand director. I'm the marketing director. Just like, okay, here we go. So we've got flood concerns. We have freeze concerns, frost concerns. We have fire weather concerns. We also have some storms that are just like cutting through the Tennessee Valley. They're like Kentucky. We gotcha. Let's see if they have anything here. No, I don't have anything yet. Okay, I don't have any alerts. All right, let's keep going really quickly. We're seeing the overall scope of wind, right? Like we always want to know where the wind is coming from, what's happening. Give me an idea. I need to know, where's this wind? The wind is so important. We've got a northerly push, like what's happening. And even if I took this and I was like, hey guys, let's go up to 250 millibars, like I always like to do. I'm like, let's go to the jet stream. This is your jet stream. This is where you guys are like, okay, seriously. So there's a lot happening way up there, okay? So that's one more graphic I wanted to show you guys. And let's see. Well, so that was a direction. And then here we can see that generally speaking, the winds aren't too strong at all right now. Los Angeles, 13 miles per hour. Atlanta, 10 mile per hour wind speed. Boston, 11. And Billings at 10. All in all, generally quiet. And then let's see what else we have going on here. Our dew points. Ooh, it's dewy, all right. In New York, Baltimore, Charleston, Atlanta, Miami, San Juan, New Orleans, Houston, Little Rock, and Memphis. And Los Angeles. I mean, it's definitely been feeling a little muggy out there as far as I'm concerned, in the 60s. One quick look before we head out. I do want to take a look at our SPC convective outlook day 1. We can see here we're generally under no severe thunderstorms expected, right? So today, day 1. Day 2, we can kind of see the expansion there as that frontal boundary moves through. But can you see how now we're dealing with marginally strong storms, right? Okay. And then we have day 3. We've got something happening. Ooh, in and around California. We've got something for the 4 corners, and we certainly have something for the southeast as well. Now, before we head out, let's see. Let's pick one great graphic that I think you guys will love. I just kind of want to leave you guys with a fun one. What's a fun one? The current fall colors. I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. Let's leave you with this one. And then I'm going to, like I said, I'll edit all of these together and I'll make sure you guys have this. So excited for you. So excited. I am very excited for everybody. Well, that was it. Well, we went for about 50 minutes. Oh my gosh. So if you guys have any questions, please be sure you drop them in the DM or message me. I have no, I really, you can contact me in so many ways. You can message me, email me, and I will always get back to you as soon as possible. And if you have any great ideas for any like shows, any graphics you might want to see, I'm here and I will absolutely help you. I'm meteorologist Erica Martin with Weather Co-op, where weather meets community. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this particular sesh with me, giving you all the updates. Look at that. Look at the current fall foliage. Isn't it